Well, it's a privilege to welcome David. I got to welcome him through picking him up at the airport yesterday, and we had a great conversation on the way to here, and just the richness of this man and the way in which he's been contributing to the wonderful issues around spirituality and understanding our humanity in Australia has been very impactful. And in reading a couple of his books, I'm sure you're going to be truly blessed by his presence. When we were thinking about the person who'd actually speak to us at this conference called Dancing in the Gap, we thought we must have a person called David, because he was the one that danced before the Lord. I don't think that this David's going to get naked, though, so well, he might, he says. But I know that if you read his books, he writes with a real openness, a real vulnerability, a real sense of humanity, and that's one of the things that I'm truly looking forward to over this time. Just to indicate some of David's background. And if you look up La Trobe University's profile of him, that's a very good illustration of who he is. So he's got a BA in Honours from Flinders, a PhD from Adelaide. He's a member of the Jung Journal, the Culture and Psyche Journal, the Journal of Archetype and Culture, an International Journal of Psychotherapy and Politics. Areas of study are creative arts, English, religion and spirituality. And he's worked as an interdisciplinary scholar, first university degree being in philosophy, literary studies and art history, and then the honours degree specialising in modernism, existentialism and surrealism. The PhD thesis was in literary studies and analytical psychology. In 1982, he was awarded the Harkness Fellowship from the Commonwealth Fund of New York, and in the United States conducted a 2-year postdoctoral program in the fields of archetypal psychology and comparative mythology under the supervision of Professor James Hillman, another prolific writer who has some great wisdom. In recent years, he's been researching and publishing in spirituality studies, an area which has emerged out of interactions with religious studies and theology, depth psychology, sociology, philosophy and education theory. At La Trobe University, he teaches courses on spirituality and cultural studies, analytical psychology and literature. He teaches a 4th and 5th year subject on the theme of transcendence in contemporary philosophy, depth psychology and literature. And he alternates this with a subject on eco-criticism and environmental psychology. So there's so much to learn from this man, so much that he's going to be sharing with us. We have him for a limited time, so I encourage you to truly listen and hear the wisdom that he will share with us, as well as his personal stories, which are fascinating as well. He grew up in Alice Springs, as I say, and I'm sure that that's been a huge influence in his life. So let's welcome together David Tacey.
Thank you very much. Thank you.